Hello everyone. Welcome to Leading Up. We are here to talk about one of the most important topics for anyone: other people. Life would be so much easier if it wasn't for other people. I get so many questions about how do I get other people to support me instead of working against me. We are here to move the needle today. This is Leading Up. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Rozen, and I am here to talk to you today about how to make your relationships with other people work. You know, I'm getting so many questions in events and over emails from different people about how difficult it is for them to work with other people. There is so much pain in the world around people's relationships with other people, in the family, romantically, with their kids, at work, within teams. Knowing how to work with other people, knowing how to motivate other people to work with you instead of against you is a total game changer. Let's watch this piece together from one of my recent keynotes.
And yet a lot of times we neglect to tell other people the good things that we see that they do. We're so quick to correct other people for everything they do wrong. We correct our kids and we correct our spouses and we correct our team members, our family members, our community members for everything they do wrong. But when somebody does something great, we're very quick to dismiss it. We're very quick to say, oh, of course he did that, that's his job. And then people say, I don't know. People are not helping me out. People are not motivated. We have a problem with motivation, a problem with engagement, a problem with retention.
Another way, a very important strategy to get people to support you is to know how to give genuine compliments. Literally, you have no idea how many times I talk to groups of leaders and I ask them, give me an example of the last time you gave someone a genuine compliment. And I say, you know what? Don't worry about it. It can be someone in your family, maybe your kids, your spouse, someone at work. You know what I get? I get a room full of people that have a really hard time coming up with an example. When you give someone a genuine compliment, it creates a very interesting effect on the brain. Watch this piece from my recent keynote.
If I came here today and I told you guys, hey, listen, I got a stack of cash. This is a metaphor. Just want to put it out there. Go look at it. I got a stack of cash to just give out. And when we're done with the talk, I'm going to be right there. And if you come and say hi to me, I'm giving you like a bunch of cash. Are you coming to say hi to me? Of course you are. I'm going to be the most popular lady in the whole area at that moment. Everybody's coming to say hi to me. Did you know that every time you give someone a genuine compliment, you trigger the same area in their brain as receiving cash? It's the reward center of the brain. What this means is that every day you start your day and you got a stack of cash in your hand to just give out to people. And when I say a genuine compliment, I don't mean, Michelle, I like your hair or shirt or sweater. You just gave me a nickel. Great, nickel. I'm talking about a stack of cash. That means that you'll come to me and say, Michelle, I saw the work that you did in that project and you killed it, Michelle. What you did there with that document, it was outstanding. Boom. You just gave me a stack of cash. Now everybody else wants to correct me and tell me everything I do wrong all the time. But you see me and you triggered that area in my brain. So the same way all of you will come find me, right, and want to say hi to me and get a bunch of cash from me, that same way you have that power in your hands.
Here are some great questions I got this week. Dr. Michelle, this is not necessarily leadership, this is life. How do I get my kid to actually get their work done? Interesting. And I actually hear this a lot from both leaders and parents. We tend to be very negative and judgmental to people around us. Actually, we correct them all the time. So when your kid doesn't get their work done, or when your team member doesn't get their work done, the tendency is to just focus on that and then constantly go around and say, hey, you didn't get this done, you didn't get that done, and what you did there wasn't really good quality. I wasn't really happy with that. And what you get as a result is a person who is just demotivated. This is very unpleasant for them. Instead, with your kid, with your spouse, with a team member, an employee, whoever, if you want someone to go the extra mile, if you want someone to actually get the work done, look for the times that they do it right. Look for good things that they're doing and shed the light on this. Think of it as you're going around with a big flashlight and you're looking for good things. And when you see something good, you shed the spotlight on it and you say, wow, that was amazing. Wow, you got your work done and I'm really proud of you. That was really cool. And then what's going to happen is you make the other person, whether it's your child or your team member, it doesn't matter. You make them feel so good. Dopamine is released in their brain and they want more. So instead of focusing on what someone doesn't do, look for the times that they do it and give it a lot more attention. Here's another great question. My team is doing the bare minimum and it's super frustrating for me. How do I get my team to go the extra mile? Do you see the connection here? If you want your team to go the extra mile, number one, give genuine compliments. Uplift your team. Everybody wants to work with a leader that sees how capable they are. That's number one. Number two, clarity. Clarity is a total game changer for leaders. So if you want your team to succeed, spell it out. What do you actually want? When do you want it by? Help them succeed by spelling out what you want them to do. So between you spelling out what you want, which will get them to understand what needs to happen rather than being anxious trying to figure out what you want, and recognizing really good work, and don't be fake about it. If it's not good, it's not good. But if they did something good, recognize it, verbalize it. Don't just move on and dismiss it. You will get a group of people that will go the extra mile for you. There is so much pain and frustration in the world around our relationships with other people, with our kids, with our spouses, with our coworkers, with the people we lead. You have the power, if you hold yourself accountable to your 50% in every interaction, to create a real lasting change. It's in your hands. You got this. It made me think about how many times we neglect to give other people our undivided attention just because we are so busy. Our kids talk to us and we do something else at the same time. Our spouses talk to us and we're on the phone, we're on the computer, we're multitasking. If you listen to my story, one of the things that are very prevalent in my story is that in order for me to make a change in my life, I really needed other people. I needed my friend to kick my behind. I needed Adam that supported me through the process. And there were a lot of other people that supported me to get to where I got so far. So I was looking at this and asking myself how many times we do something else at the same time when someone talks to us and do not give other people our undivided attention. And what are we actually communicating to them when we do something else at the same time? We basically tell them, listen, non-verbally, right? You don't matter to me so much. So to make my time more valuable, I'm actually going to do something else at the same time. And then people come and say, I don't know. I can't engage this person. We have a problem with motivation. We have a problem with retention. We have a problem with engagement. Meanwhile, you go around communicating to other people, family, kids, community members, team members, sometimes clients, to basically say, you don't matter to me so much. So at that moment, you don't matter to them so much. On the other end, when you put the phone away, you shut down the laptop, and you choose strategically to be present for someone else, completely present. At that moment, you communicate to them, you
mattered to me. I put everything away. I'm present with you. So at that moment, you matter to them. And before you know it, you get a group of people, clients, team members, whoever it is, that just want to be there for you because you communicated that to them.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to keep up with all the new videos. Also, click on the link to watch another video.